Starbound is a platform. If you've played Terraria or any other survival-based game, you will know how it's very similar to building a base, surviving, and constructing advanced equipment, and so on and so forth. So far, Starbound's still in beta, early access on Steam, and you can get it by getting it on Steam. Yada yada yada. My first impression of Starbound was very negative, because I am not a fan of 2D based games. I prefer multi-based games to play games with. Let's go ahead. Flip the planet. Uh, Honestly, this is just going to be like a walkthrough of my world to give you an impression of what I think about it. For this game, one aggravation I have, but it's mainly based on equipment, is right click and left click. My mouse doesn't like to work so well, so trying to remove the back walls with a pickaxe or anything doesn't always like to come out nice and neat. A lot of trees and a lot of great stuff. I'm just gonna say, at first I really didn't like this game. I didn't really like the idea, but people kept on playing it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot because I'm not giving this game benefit of the doubt. I have not played Terraria. I didn't like Terraria, but I really should give this one good chance. And I like it, but since playing Minecraft more often, I'm liking the multiple dimensions, except for just two. I kind of like to be able to go more than just left or right. But that's just a personal opinion. I've seen a lot of people do a lot of great stuff with this game, and yeah, it's not bad. It's a good game for people to play together because it has multiplayer enabled. Though it might take a while to set it up because Minecraft multiplayer, it's more simple than this, but not that much different. There's still a complex setup you have to do, and if you know how to do networking with computers. So that's a downer. If you really want to play multiplayer, you're going to have to know how to do some setup for it. The game, it still has a lot way to go. The interface is very nice, very on the edge, not in the way. There's very few times when I've gotten aggravation with it because, like, you have multiple bags. At first, I didn't know what this was. I thought this was like special items or something, but then I realized, oh, it's an extra bag you get at the start. It's kind of odd. Normally, you just start with like a backpack and just you're just pretty much have to do whatever you can until you can make more. The enemies in this game are pretty annoying at start if you don't know what to do, but they're very easy. But I've only dealt with the monsters on this planet. Getting food's not that hard. It's just killing something, put it on a fire for the meat, and you're good to go. I haven't really got far, as you can see with my base. I haven't really done anything. I haven't gotten into like any smelting of a good amount to make decent armor or weapons. I've been really stuck with a bow and a rusty sword. Very rusty sword. But yeah, monsters are usually easy. Just a button mash of awesome. And so on and so forth. Overall, I can just really give this game if I have to give it a rating, I would say more of a 3 out of 5. Mainly because it is still in beta. So I would say 3 out of 5, but that's not my final judgment. It's just my basis of what I've done so far. It is fun, but I find it to get very boring very quickly, as I'm more preferred for a little bit more action. strategy-based games, first-person shooters kind of thing, that I find that this could get boring. Because I love Minecraft a little bit more because the creativity, you're not very limited on what you can or cannot do with Minecraft than this game. Stop holding me! Um, I would recommend this for anyone that likes some more simplistic survival games where Minecraft gets a little bit more, uh, gets to a point that it's too simple because there's only so much you can do in Minecraft. This game you have a lot of items to work with, but it's still simplified because you only have to worry about the combat's not as difficult, and this monkey won't let me go. Um, as far as frustration wise, I don't find much frustration in this game. It's very easy to follow and very easy to get into. Though, if you don't know how to read, you might get a little bit lost. I did get lost at the beginning. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know, like, oh wait, how do I make this? How do I use that? I was like, it's highlighted, but what do I do? Do I right click it? Do I destroy it with it? What do I do until I press E to actually do something? So that was my usual first impression of this game. What I is, like I said, I would recommend this game to my friends and family that would like to get into a survival-based game similar to Minecraft, but they're unsure, but they want to play something that will last quite a while. I would suggest Minecraft or this. As I have not played Terraria, I really have no basis for it. But since this game and Terraria are very similar, I would have to guess that it's pretty much the same thing, but you just have more planets and more worlds to go to. Yeah, that's my review. Thank you for listening in.